Hi, welcome to Sage Blue Tarot. Today is June 7th, 2021. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the collective reading using tarot. Thank you for being here, and let's get started. I'm going to start off by asking, what does collective need to know today? What does collective need to know today? I'm getting the devil reversed, so a lot of moving on from old habits, ideas, relationships, just things that have made you feel trapped and helpless. We have the lovers upright, so I'm seeing that you are being liberated from these things that have been making you feel trapped and vulnerable and just pretty much like you're not going to get somewhere, right? I feel like you're removing all of this that has been keeping you there in order to be in a more loving relationship with yourself, with others. I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles upright, so I'm seeing a lot of loving relationships starting with yourself and then exuding outwards, right? But I feel like you're going to be taking in a lot of joy that is around you, a lot of pleasure in what you can see, feel, taste. I feel like you're going to be getting really connected to your body in a way that you haven't before, just really appreciating where you are and all that you have. I'm sensing a lot of gratitude from this liberation. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords upright, so I am sensing this feeling of maybe feeling like there is somebody that's going to pop your bubble, right? Someone that's going to come and just pop. But I would say that has to do with the devil reversed. I feel like that's connected. And what is waiting for you at the other side of this change is just feeling more connected with yourself and with others as you endeavor into new relationships. I'm seeing that you might be getting some people that are showing their true colors, right? Maybe some people that don't have their best interests at heart for you. And I feel like now you're starting to see that. Maybe relationships that you held close before, now they're starting to reveal themselves as people that you don't really want around you. I'm seeing the Six of Cups reversed, so a lot of childhood memories coming up, a lot of wisdom from then. I feel like that's going to apply to your life right now. Maybe before studying that, maybe studying the before is going to help you understand where you are now, like how you got here, right? And it's going to help you get in touch with the dreams and the visions that you had when you were younger in order to be more aligned with where you're going. On the back, I'm seeing the Four of Swords upright. This card to me is about meditating. Take some time to meditate, to be alone. Use an app if you need to, or just sit there in silence. Get connected to yourself, right? To the silence that is within in order for new ideas to come through, in order for insight about your life to come through, in order to pretty much tap into your own power, your own strength, what makes you happy, and who you want to be around you. On the back, I'm seeing the King of Cups reversed. So a lot of emotions are going to be coming up at this time, and I feel like that's going to have to do with the childhood memories, the Six of Cups reversed energy, a lot of maybe doubting yourself because of that. You're kind of thinking like, well, why didn't I do that which I wanted to do? Why did, I feel like there's going to be just a lot of emotions, right? A lot of movement going on. But I feel like that's going to be also for your best good, right? I feel like that's why it's important to meditate right now, to kind of tap into the thought processes that these emotions are coming from, right? Emotions come through and they're usually due to a thought, an idea, a memory. So kind of explore what that means for you and find solace in just meditating and enjoying your own company, enjoying what is around you, enjoying the life that is around you, just really taking it in, taking that time to slow down and make space for wisdom to come through. So I'm going to thank that deck. Thank you. And now I'm going to pull from the Angelarium deck. What does collective need to know today? What does collective need to know today? I'm seeing Netza, right leg endurance. So as you go through this time, realize that any stress or strain that you're going through, you're equally capable to handle it, right? We're only given what we can handle. And so no matter how hard things get, no matter how drastic changes happen, how heavy news are, the intensity of the emotions that you feel right now, the pressure, know that you can withstand this. Know that you have the endurance to get through this. Know that Netza is there to support you, that you are going to learn something from this, that this is part of what living is about, right? Sometimes there's stress and strain, and I feel like that helps us tap into our own inner power. I feel like that's why meditating right now is important. That's why it's important to slow down and enjoy your surroundings, enjoy your own company, enjoy who is around you, enjoy what you have. Take note of where you are right now and how you feel and what emotions are coming up. Shellagil, Angel of Snow. This card to me is very happy. It's in a snowy setting and this being is dancing around and enjoying being who they are as they dance through this nature, right? Through this cold aloneness. And I feel like that's what meditation is going to bring to you, is this insight of being present, this insight of being where you are, right? I feel like sometimes our emotions can get out of hand because we allow ourselves to dwell, to think on a specific thought or idea or memory or worry, right? We fixate, and then from there it grows and it becomes this wave of emotion that it almost feels out of control, and then we kind of feel like this is too much. And then Netza comes up to tell you it's not too much. This is exactly what you can handle right now. And Shellagil, Angel of Snow, comes up to tell you, hey, you've got this. There is a lesson here. There is joy to be had. Even though it might feel overwhelming at times, there are still breaks for happiness, right? It reminds me of that Nine of Cups energy. Nine of Cups is all about pleasure, enjoying where you are, enjoying how you got here, just being in this sense of the richness of where you are, the richness of the present, the richness of who you are, and in that finding joy. I pulled Tiferet, Heart, Beauty. This card to me is about love, right? And being centered, and how everything is a microcosm and a macrocosm, and focus on finding a balance within your heart and allowing for your heart to speak to you at this time, right? Because I feel like even though it might feel tumultuous, here and there and intense and heavy and deep and up and down, and it's kind of hard to find our footing. I feel like it's kind of hard to know what direction we're going. But I feel like Tiferet is here to show, like, hey, your heart knows the way. You know how to get there. It's just about reaching for those moments of peace and expanding on them. Reaching for those moments of clarity and space and expanding on them in order for newness to come in and fill that, right? In order for you to no longer fixate on what you've you've been fixating on, and make space for the beauty that is around you, that is existing, right? Because the only moment that is real is the moment that is right now. That is reality. Everything else is not. I feel like with thoughts, I feel like they feel real because they either happened, and on some level, thoughts are real, right? Thoughts are almost as real as objects, right? Because thoughts can help us attract, and they are real in a sense, but I feel like right now it's important to tune into the realness of your physical world and to make space through your body, through your mind, by meditating. I feel like that way you'll get to really appreciate your life right now instead of getting caught up in your emotions. And I feel like because you've been going through so many changes, right, it's important to make that space. I see Remph, Angel of Time on the back. To me, this card is just a reminder that time heals everything. And we might not know all the answers right now, but we'll know what to do when we get there, right? We'll know what the right thing to do is when we get to that point. And I feel like there's this sense of wanting to control everything. And I feel like that's what we're learning to let go of, the Devil reversed card. I feel like that's what we're learning to release, and we're learning to attract the present moment more fully, allowing it to expand through us and filling up the space where we are. And Remph is here to show like, hey, every moment is here and now, and then it's gone. And then every moment after that is here and now. So it's just about zooming in on the present moment, and from there expanding. I'm sensing a lot of expansion. I'm going to thank this deck. Thank you. And now I'm going to pull from the Trust Your Vibes Oracle deck. I'm going to ask, what does collective need to know today? Stay in your own skin. So with this card, I'm sensing a lot of self-care, right? Take a shower, eat good food, have a bath, go for a walk, get some sunshine on your face, write a little, sleep a little, take a nap if you need to. Pretty much be okay with going where you need to be at certain points in time. I feel like because there's been so many changes, there's a part of us that wants to keep ourselves to a specific routine, but remember that the important thing is your well-being, is how you're feeling. Because when you tend to yourself, you're showing that you love yourself, and you're showing yourself that you are ready to receive more answers, more wisdom. And the universe can feel that. And it's going to give you all that insight and that wisdom that you're making space and time for through this act of self-love, through these continuous acts of self-love. Name your higher self. With this card, it asks you to literally name your higher self, right? During your meditation, take some time to ask your higher self out loud what their name is. And when you get a name, go ahead and start speaking to it like you would a friend. Start to ask them questions. Start to just communicate with them, right? Communicate with your higher self and notice how you get answers. Notice what they say. Notice what insights. And I feel like with this card, you're being called to turn inward in order to tune into higher dimensions. Tune into answers that you wouldn't otherwise get, or maybe that you would get, but something is blocking your intuition from getting through. And I feel like when we talk to our higher self, we kind of bypass all self-doubts or all question marks or all logic. We're just in direct communication with the universe and with your future self. So go ahead and ask them questions, tell them what you're thinking. Just let them know what's going on, right? And then notice how you feel afterwards. Notice if you feel more supported. Notice if you feel heard. Just cultivate this relationship with your higher self, because doing this is helping you cultivate a relationship with yourself. I'm seeing the talk shop card. If you have any cool ideas about projects or hobbies or businesses or anything at all, go ahead and talk about it with people that you think are going to be helpful during this time. Go ahead and seek out like-minded individuals. Go to groups that you think you're going to be welcomed in. And whenever you vibrate with somebody at an equal or higher level, right? Somebody that inspires you, or somebody that just feels right, you just click and you just want to tell them about your ideas. Go ahead and explore ideas, or if you find somebody that's doing something that you like, ask them about it. Let them know that you appreciate what they're doing, that you enjoy their work, and how much they inspire you, right? Because I feel like that's really going to stimulate this beautiful conversation of possibilities and new ideas. And you can take that back, right, and have that Nine of Pentacles energy to cultivate even more of the beauty that you want to see around you. And it's really nice to feel supported by others, right? And I feel like whenever you talk about your ideas with somebody that is a right fit, they'll support you, which adds more fuel to this fire that's already growing. On the back, I'm seeing the pray card. So definitely take some time to pray, right? That reminds me of the meditation card. Just take some time to pray, right? To talk to the universe, talk to all that is, right? And ask for answers and let them know what's in your heart of hearts. Let the universe know what's going on with you. And don't be afraid to ask for help or ideas or insight or wisdom or peace. Go ahead and just cultivate this beautiful relationship with the universe, because I feel like that's what's needed right now in order to navigate this time. So that's going to be it for today's reading. I'm going to thank that deck. Thank you. I want to thank you for showing up today, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, so now we're going to go ahead and move into the distance Reiki portion of the episode. I suggest laying or sitting in a comfortable position, but that is not necessary. Just be open to receiving Reiki healing energy. I suggest setting your own intention for the Reiki, or just allowing my intention to take place, which is always for your highest good. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths with you. Let's go ahead and inhale, hold, and exhale. Again, inhale, hold, and exhale. And inhale, hold, and exhale. I will now begin sending Reiki. When you are ready, start to come back into your body and open your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for showing up today. And I suggest drinking water since a lot of energy is moved during Reiki sessions. And I will see you in our next episode. Thank you and bye.